Welcome back to the another lecture of a data science playlist. In the previous lecture, we have understand the theory part of the algorithm that we can apply on the following complaint. And in this video, I will show that what flowchart we can apply for that algorithms. Uh, Now the starting with the explanation of the flowchart for the algorithm, we start with our start keyword, and first we need to initialize the knowledge base k, and this is the initial step for every algorithm. And now after it we need to create a unique row of sections keyword for each possible conditions. Whatever the conditions can be applied on that report, we need to create each row for the sections. um, in that section we specify the keywords related to the IPC and the BNS section. um, by this the whenever the user will enter any complaint, the that complaint and the keywords in that complaint are match with the keywords in the rows, and it will calculate the similarity between the crime report R and the keyword. Suppose here the input is given by the user crime report R, then the similarity between R and the keyword of each IP section will be um, checked. Uh, Now, after this, for each IPC section, the similarity will be matches and the list of the IPC section keyword. Here we have given the list of the IPC section uh, from where the report or complaint will be matches, and after matching that after matching that keywords, do the complaint report R. The search of words with synonym in the crime report R will be searched, and this after this processing, and the finally the output is generated that the word present in the crime report or not. In the both condition, this will work like that. If the word present, then we will compute that the percent of a word hit the crime report or how much percent of the word is related to the crime report R. And if it will not present, then we will set the SI is equal to 0. We will initialize it by the 0. And in both the conditions, we need to update the list of our IPC section values. So this was a short intro of our flowchart needed for this algorithm. Uh, Now, moving us forward. Understanding some theoretical part, that how we can apply the following complaints how we can apply the following processes on that complaint or report. uh, Firstly, we need to understand the complaint, what the input is given, analyze the natural language text of complaints, and after applying these steps, we can extract out the data in output form. For example, incident type. What was that incident type? It was theft, means theft of a thing, a mobile, and the location and date and details. So what are the details given about that theft? Like that he was wearing a black jacket, scar on his face, etc., etc. After this, taking out the information, uh, te- text processing text processing and the fact extraction. And text processing and fact extraction is technologies, what technologies we can apply on that text, and how what text we can extract, what from that text, what insights and what meaningful insights we can taken out from that complaint, etc., etc. And technologies we can use here are the natural language processing technique. This is the most common technique we can apply for the extraction. And we have already discussed that the steps are the tokenization, namely entity recognition, and part of speech tagging. I have already explained it in a previous lecture very well. And after this, mapping of a legal provision. This is the one of the important step of this algorithm. Mapping to legal provision means whatever the complaint is given, it is matched with the IPC sections. What legal action should be taken against that complaint. It the For example, here the IPC section 378 is a basic of theft, and the IPC section 379 this specify the punishment for the theft. If a specific keyword like housebreaking or the force appears, refine the mapping inside other this section of IPC 380 or the IPC 390. So this like this the IPC sections will be matches with that complaints to select the appropriate action. After this automated categorization is basically selecting the tools and how we can implement that tools. After that, this process flow, how this complete process will flow. Firstly, the input is given from the user, and which is in the form of a raw complaint, or we can say that the raw complaint, or we can say unstructured data. After that, we apply the processing, text processing. We have already see that what technique we can apply a natural language processing technique to extract the structured data. After that, mapping will be done with the users complaint and the IPC section, and the output is generated. This output will be a suggestion of IPCBNS section for a particular complaint. For example, here this is the example whatever we have taken at the our starting. Now enhancement with technologies, what enhancement can this system can be useful for what purpose. uh, Facial recognition, crime mapping, integration, case management system. So this was complaint, all about the complaint for the IPC-BNS section. um, for the IPC-BNS section, how we can generate a AI system to automate the human task in such a way. This is the basic intro of the steps and the algorithm we can apply to identify the IPC BNS section. This can be a very lengthy process, but it is a short intro. So this was all about this lecture. Thank you.